So sorry for any potential background noise that you can hear. Listen, I was scrolling on TikTok. I know my first mistake is scrolling TikTok, but look, I keep finding comments. Yes, my second mistake, comments, where let's say the video topic is about like a kind of behavior of someone, right? And the comments are talking about like, is this person in question diagnosed? I cannot believe we made it all the way far into 2026 and we are still talking about the diagnosis. I don't know how to pronounce the plural. What my problem is like, okay, if you have something wrong in here that's like, let's say what, schizophrenia or anything of that matter, I get it. Take the meds if you need, because those voices might end up telling you to do worse things. So that's fine. But things like depression, severe anxiety, things that heavily correlate with lifestyle and habits. Why would you take pills for a diagnosis that really didn't change your life? Okay, wow, a professional ended up telling you what's wrong with you. But for most people, for by far the most people, the like all the diagnosis shows is here is a word for a very complex personal situation of yours. And if you end up getting put on medicine, then you're cooked. Like, you're actually cooked. Since these things are so correlated, and again, heavily correlated with lifestyle and habits, meaning you can just fix it. Sure, these things usually develop over the years, but choosing to do nothing in those years is still doing something. So if doing nothing got you where you are now, let's say got you depression, then you can choose again to this time change something, to do something else, to leave depression out of your life. Me and you, yes, you both know that medication doesn't help. It doesn't do shit. All it does is numb you down, and eventually you're gonna increase the dose, and then you're gonna take illegal drugs and unprescribed substances. It's just like, you know what's gonna happen. And that's a problem. Because people who are on medication for stuff like that, they're essentially paying a subscription for something that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, sure, it helps you cope. And you're spending a shitload of money every time you run out of it. And you're gonna do that for how long exactly? Until things change? That's not gonna happen. You're gonna be addicted to medication forever, and you're gonna be paying the same industry forever. Money that you could have put in anything else, literally anything else, but you decided to put in medication for something that you can fix yourself and something that was overall caused by you. Sure, there are things in life that you can control that add up enough for some people to cause these mental problems. But what about the every single day where a person doesn't do anything valuable or useful for themselves? They don't improve their quality of life. They don't focus on anything. They don't do anything. They're worms. But they're not even worms, because at least worms fucking purify the ground or something. What do these people do? They do nothing. And somehow by doing nothing, their life becomes more expensive because they have to pay for meds. How does that make sense? And it's unfortunate because most of these people won't listen to anybody else. If their therapist, if their doctor or whatever, if their family member told them that, hey, you have this mental problem, you need to take this medication, they're just gonna take it. Why? Because it's easy. If swallowing a pill makes them feel better every time they do it, of course they're gonna choose that over disciplining and exercising and walking and eating better and all of those things that you can do to improve your life every single day. Of course they would rather take that and spend more money on it than anything else. Of course. And I hate how normalized medication is. Most illnesses, sicknesses, mental disorders can be fixed by just improving your day-to-day life for free. But nobody seems to want to fucking do it because no one is educated. School doesn't teach you this shit. It didn't teach me. I spent 12 years in that bitch. Not a single topic of this matter. Not one.